Hello and welcome. I'm Sabrina, and today we're setting the record straight on creamy pasta. Forget bland, watery sauces. Today, it's all about rich, velvety, flavor-packed classics. We're going on a culinary adventure, and I want you on my team. Hit that subscribe button so you never miss a secret or a lesson. Today, we're tackling 7 comfort food legends, from silky fettuccine alfredo to decadent 4-cheese macaroni. I'll show you the techniques and details that make all the difference. No shortcuts, no excuses, just glorious pasta. Ready? Let's get started. First up, fettuccine alfredo. No jars allowed here. This classic Italian dish is all about simplicity and quality. So forget shortcuts and focus on the essentials. You need just 3 things: quality pasta, real butter, and Parmigiano Reggiano. Each ingredient matters, so choose the best you can find. The pasta should be fresh or bronze cut for that perfect texture, the butter rich and creamy, and the cheese authentic and aged. Salt your water like the sea. This is your only chance to season the pasta itself, so don't be shy. And use fresh, finely grated cheese. Pre-grated just won't melt the same way or deliver that nutty, complex flavor. Cook fresh fettuccine until al dente. Don't walk away. The difference between perfect and overcooked is just a minute or 2. Melt unsalted butter gently in a pan, letting it become glossy, but never browned. This is the base of your sauce, so treat it with care. Then add a ladle of starchy pasta water to create a creamy emulsion. The starch is the secret to that luscious, velvety texture. No cream needed. Transfer the pasta straight from the pot to the pan. Don't drain it dry. You want that extra moisture to help the sauce come together. Toss gently, letting the sauce coat every strand. This is where the magic happens, as the butter and cheese cling to the pasta. Turn off the heat before adding cheese. This keeps it silky, not clumpy. The residual warmth is all you need to melt the cheese perfectly. Toss, add more pasta water if needed, and keep stirring until you reach that glossy, creamy consistency. Don't rush. Patience pays off. And finish with black pepper. The aroma and gentle heat bring everything together. Serve immediately. This dish waits for no one. Alfredo is best enjoyed hot, right out of the pan, when the sauce is at its silkiest. The result? A glossy, rich, perfectly balanced Alfredo. No cream, just technique and respect for tradition. Respect the process, and you'll never go back to shortcuts. Each step builds flavor and texture you simply can't get from a jar. Plate it up, top with more cheese, and enjoy. Take a moment to appreciate the aroma and the shine of the sauce. That's how you do Alfredo right. Simple, elegant, and unforgettable. Next up, we're diving into creamy garlic parmesan penne, a dish that's all about bold, comforting flavors and silky textures. Here, garlic truly takes center stage, infusing every bite with its unmistakable aroma and warmth. Don't hold back. Use at least 5 fresh garlic cloves, sliced as thinly as possible. This helps the garlic melt into the oil, releasing its full flavor without any harshness. Gently sweat the garlic in a generous glug of olive oil over low heat. The key is patience. Let it turn fragrant and soft, but never let it brown, or you'll risk bitterness. Meanwhile, get your penne boiling in well-salted water. Cook it just shy of al dente, because it'll finish cooking in the sauce, soaking up all that creamy goodness. Once the garlic is soft and aromatic, pour in heavy cream. Let it simmer gently, thickening into a luscious base. Season with a pinch of salt and a generous crack of black pepper to balance the richness. Off the heat, stir in plenty of freshly grated Parmesan. This is what gives the sauce its signature silkiness and a deep, nutty flavor. Now transfer your penne straight from the pot into the pan, bringing along a splash of that starchy pasta water. This helps the sauce cling to every piece. Toss everything together over low heat, letting the pasta finish cooking and absorb the sauce. You want every tube coated in that creamy, garlicky magic. If the sauce gets too thick, just add a bit more pasta water until it's perfectly glossy and smooth. Finish with a shower of fresh parsley. It adds a pop of color and a fresh, herby note that brightens up the whole dish. Plate up your pasta, making sure to get plenty of sauce in every serving. Take a moment to admire that creamy, garlicky perfection. It's simple, bold, and absolutely stunning. Proof that a few quality ingredients can create something truly special. That's how you master garlic parmesan penne. Creamy, flavor-packed, and guaranteed to impress every time. Time for chicken and mushroom cream pasta, a symphony of savory flavors that brings comfort and elegance to your table. This dish is all about layers of taste and texture, where every ingredient shines. Start by slicing chicken breasts evenly for even cooking. Season them generously with salt, pepper, and a touch of paprika for warmth. Then sear in a hot pan until golden and just cooked through. The caramelized edges add incredible depth. Remove the chicken and set aside. In the same pan, add mushrooms in a single layer. Let them brown undisturbed to develop a rich, earthy flavor. Don't crowd them, or they'll steam instead of sear. Add finely chopped shallots and minced garlic to the pan. Sauté gently until they're soft and fragrant, infusing the mushrooms with aromatic sweetness. Pour in a splash of white wine to deglaze, scraping up all those golden bits stuck to the pan. This step adds a subtle acidity and complexity, making the sauce truly special. Let the wine reduce, then stir in heavy cream and a fresh sprig of thyme. Simmer gently until the sauce thickens and becomes silky. Taste and season with salt and pepper, adjusting as needed for perfect balance. Meanwhile, cook wide noodles like pappardelle in salted boiling water until just al dente. The broad noodles are perfect for catching every bit of creamy sauce. Return the seared chicken to the pan, letting it soak up the sauce. Add the drained pasta straight in so it can absorb all those flavors. Toss everything together gently, making sure the sauce clings to every strand and piece. This is where the magic happens. If the sauce needs loosening, add a splash of reserved pasta water. It helps create that perfect glossy finish. Finish with a shower of fresh parsley and plenty of grated Parmesan for a burst of freshness and richness. Serve immediately. This dish is rustic yet elegant, deeply satisfying, and sure to impress anyone at your table. This is how you make chicken and mushroom pasta sing. With every bite, you'll taste comfort, richness, and a touch of luxury. Never settle for less. Now, baked comfort, spinach and ricotta stuffed shells. Mix whole milk ricotta, well-drained spinach, Parmesan, egg, salt, pepper, and nutmeg for the filling. Taste it. It should be delicious even before baking. Boil jumbo shells until just pliable, then drain and cool. Spread marinara sauce in a baking dish. Stuff each shell generously and arrange in the dish. Top with more marinara and a layer of shredded mozzarella. Bake until bubbly and golden. Let it rest before serving. This keeps it neat and perfect. Finish with fresh basil, creamy, cheesy, and pure comfort. This is baked pasta at its best. Dig in and enjoy. Let's harness the power of sun-dried tomatoes in a creamy sun-dried tomato pasta. Use oil-packed tomatoes. Reserve the oil for extra flavor. Sauté shallots and garlic in the tomato oil. Then add chopped sun-dried tomatoes. Add a pinch of red pepper flakes for heat, then deglaze with wine or broth. Pour in heavy cream, simmer to thicken, and season to taste. Stir in Parmesan off the heat, and wilt in fresh spinach if you like. Cook fusilli or rotini al dente, then toss directly into the sauce. Adjust with pasta water for a glossy finish. Top with more Parmesan and basil. Vibrant, tangy, and utterly delicious. Time to turn up the heat. Cajun shrimp pasta. Toss large shrimp with Cajun seasoning, then sear quickly in a hot pan. Remove shrimp, then sauté diced onion, bell pepper, and celery in the same pan. Add garlic, then deglaze with broth or wine. Pour in heavy cream, simmer to thicken, and season carefully. Cook fettuccine or linguine al dente. Return shrimp and pasta to the pan, tossing until coated and shrimp are just cooked. Finish with green onions or parsley. The sauce should cling to every strand, spicy, creamy, and bold. This is a knockout dish, fiery, rich, and unforgettable. Serve immediately. Feel the heat, savor the creaminess. That's Cajun shrimp pasta done right. The grand finale, 4-cheese macaroni, the king of comfort food. Start with a blonde roux melt butter, whisk in flour, cook briefly. Slowly add warm milk, whisking until smooth and thickened. Season with cayenne, Dijon, salt, white pepper, and nutmeg. Off the heat, stir in sharp cheddar, Gruyere, Fontina, and Parmigiano Reggiano, grated fresh. Reserve some cheese for the topping. Cook elbow macaroni very al dente, then mix with the cheese sauce. Pour into a baking dish. Top with reserved cheese, panko breadcrumbs, and a little melted butter. Bake until bubbling and golden. Let it rest before serving for the perfect slice. Creamy, gooey, crunchy. Absolute perfection. This is real mac and cheese. No boxes, no shortcuts. Serve and watch it disappear. Comfort food, elevated. There you have it, 7 knockout creamy pasta dishes. No more excuses, ditch the jars and powders. Pick a recipe, get cooking, and share your results in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe and ring the bell for more. Respect the ingredients, master the techniques, and always cook with passion. See you in the next video. Cheers.